All right, guys, welcome back to the Lucky Pierres. This is our year-end top 5 films of 2025. Check it. Okay, as always, we got a top 5 films of 2025, and we're going to do it like I'll go, Shaw, Joe, whatever. You know what I mean? We'll do so we don't really like overlap or whatever. Or if we insist on one being in our top 5, we'll say it. But it's a hard top 5, and yeah. Okay, I'll start. One battle after another. Loved it. Thought it was very well written, extremely well acted. It's got Leo, and he's kind of like a what's it called? Like a freedom fighter. What's another word for that?
Revolutionary? Activist?
Yeah, revolutionary activist. Yeah, and he's trying to free his daughter, and from like Sean Penn, who's a evil like general. But it's very good, very well written, very funny at times, and
very dark,
intense at times. Very dark, yeah, very intense at times, and
Sean Penn is great.
So well acted.
Unreal.
Yeah, he's Sean Penn's,
I don't think he's acting even.
No, he's this is one of the best roles I've ever seen him in. He's unbelievable in it. And Leo, of course, is funny. Benicio is really funny, and the ladies in it are great too. Teyana Taylor and Infinity, Chase Infinity. She's great. But yeah, it's a really good movie, and I think it's maybe my best movie of the year. But yeah, go ahead, guys.
All right, I'm going from 5 to 1.
Okay.
So 5th, I have. It's going to be a curveball. You guys might not expect it.
Yeah.
It's Sketch.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which is like
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Kid-friendly family movie with the guy who plays Buster from Arrested Development is the main character, and then he's a single dad or a widow. His wife died, and he has 2 young kids, like elementary school kids. And the daughter's having a rough go dealing with everything. She's lashing out at school. So a therapist, like guidance counselor, tells her to draw her feelings. So she has these notebooks of like crazy, violent, insane stuff.
How old? She's like teen?
No, like elementary school.
Oh, wow.
Is this like kid friendly? I can watch with Hank, you think? Okay. I remember you saying you loved
my
it.
nieces, my nieces, I feel like the younger one might get scared at some stuff, but yeah, it's not bad.
Okay.
And then I liked it because the whole point is it tells the kids like, you have to deal with your feelings, so like write it or draw it down instead of like attacking other kids. Is basically the point.
Yeah.
But so like her notebook with all these crazy drawings in it gets thrown into a pond behind their house, and all the monsters come to life, but they're like cool animals and stuff that she doodled, but they're like bad because it's all her bad feelings.
That's nice. That's cool.
And then like the two kids and a friend have to like battle these monsters, and then the dad is like trying to navigate like taking care of the kids, but also being like tore up himself about the dead wife.
Yeah, I gotta check that one out.
Sounds good.
I think it's streaming.
That is
I have it if you need to borrow it.
Yeah, I do.
That is a common practice for therapists. Is I forget what they call it, but they have you write down all of your.
Which is that's funny because
you want to vent or whatever.
The therapist gives her like a little cat notebook to draw in, and she like makes the cat evil immediately.
I got to check that one out. What do you think, Joe? What's yours?
I'll go with Warfare first.
Yeah, yes, Warfare is great, man. I watched it second time the other night, man.
Did you like it as much?
I liked it more.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
like an actual,
just like
Iraqi
a day.
Yeah, a day in the Iraqi war, and they're pinned down in a house, and they go to get evac, and all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, it's just literally following that one moment in there.
It's extremely intense.
Harrowing and
disorienting.
Just like
raw.
It's a tough watch because you know this stuff really happens, and it's an actual account from one of the guys that was there.
Yeah, and then it's one of those ones like at the end it shows the real people, like
very,
actors.
Very suspenseful, very stressful. That was actually in my top 5, but just for variety's sake, I'll pick something else. But that is that is on the short list of my top 5.
Alex Garland directed as well, I believe.
Yeah,
so great director.
One battle after another was
he? Is he?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Was that him? I thought he did Civil War.
Did both.
I think he did both.
Did both.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that. You sure about that?
Almost positive, yeah.
Let's just check it out.
One battle after another was in my
I think that's gonna be in like
one's right below my top 5 because I knew one
most
of you would
people's
pick
top
it.
5.
Wow,
yeah.
you're right. Yeah, and Ray Mendoza, he's like I
Yeah.
think he was in the.
He was
thing.
one of the soldiers.
But such a great movie. So stressful and harrowing and whatever, and intense. Just raw, just real. So well acted, man. Cosmo Jarvis. That's like
there's cool people in
I
it.
said it before and I'll say it again. That guy is going to be one of the best when it's all said and done. I believe that he's so good.
I like the way it's shot too, with like the beginning where they're all getting hyped and like the
Yeah.
song, like camaraderie, like so
It's
silly,
so
and
real.
then it goes straight to like dread. You're like, oh no.
Once it starts a little slow the first 20-25 minutes, but once it gets going, it does not let up.
No.
Not even a little bit. And it's intense for about an hour
puts
plus.
you in the
In-
feel like you're in the house with them. Like
Yeah,
this is brutal.
And it's so well made, and like the gunshots are just so real. I think they might have used real guns. It's just so real, and it's awesome. I love that movie. Next up, I will say The Ugly Stepsister. I think it might arguably be the best horror movie of the year. It's very underlooked because of Weapons and Sinners and Final Destination, Bloodlines, and Bring Her Back. There were some good horror movies this year.
If you look though, it's on a lot of lists. Like people loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, people did like it. I just think it's a bit underappreciated and underseen. Underseen, I'll say. But for the people that did see it, they do seem to like it.
And like the regular people,
Yeah.
the big movies, they'll see like all the marketing and stuff for these weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
But people who like really watch movies a lot, it's on their list. Like
They do a
of
little
them.
research and dig a little deeper, yeah, and they find The Ugly Stepsister, which is
foreign movies and
like is that what nationality is that? Or what
It's Scandinavian. I don't Swedish or Finnish.
okay. Oh yeah, it's like a bunch of them, I believe. Bunch of European countries. But
Danish maybe.
it is a dark tale on Cinderella.
Yeah.
And there are some very gruesome and
I feel like there's 3 scenes that everybody would.
the
Say.
foot scene,
The foot, the tapeworm.
the worm. What's the other one? The nose or what?
nose is pretty rough.
I
No?
mean, yeah, all of, like kind of all of the.
The plastic
Facial
surgery type.
surgeries they
Yeah,
do.
there's some hard to watch stuff in this movie, man, and it's very well done at the same time.
of the
Very well
facial
done.
Stuff, probably the eyelash thing is the worst.
What happened with the
They
needles?
sew- yeah, they sew eyelashes onto her eyes.
Yeah.
There's some hard to watch stuff, but it's not like torture porn. It's like well done and like it has a story that flows
I
nicely.
mean,
it is good.
Let's
man.
be honest. She does look good after all the stuff. They
She
do.
does, man. Yeah.
She looks better.
Shoot. But yeah, that's definitely top 5 for me. What do you think, Shaw?
Okay, 4 for me was The Secret Agent.
Never heard of it. No, I've never seen it. I think I've heard of it.
It's Brazilian, but it's a true story of a guy who was like a professor in Brazil and had some lithium ion battery technology, and the government was out to kill him to suppress the information. So he like went into like a shitty version of witness protection program where he was just like in a village in Brazil with a bunch of other people on the run from the government.
Is this based on a true story?
Yeah.
Okay.
And was waiting on papers from somebody to get him a fake passport to get him to the U.S. so that he wouldn't get assassinated.
Wow.
But
Is it foreign? What's this? What
It's-
country
yeah, it's
is this out of?
Brazilian.
Oh, Brazilian. I must.
but it's so good. And then there are weird, like in my review, I said there's so many surprises in it in the movie, but none of them bad. Like there's a weird tangent that goes on that, and there's no way anybody could have seen it coming because it doesn't fit in with the movie. Like, should I spoil it?
No,
Spoilers
don't
or
do it. No.
But yeah, there's like a weird part that's like a weird
I want to watch it.
horror comedy part that makes no sense, but
Oh,
then
wow.
it's so cool like that you don't care.
Interesting.
What's it called?
It's The Secret Agent.
I have heard of it, but I've never.
Honestly, I
haven't watched
found it was playing in Ann Arbor, and I only looked at the showtimes because it was on like one of the award like hype movies.
it. Is it streaming anywhere, or is it still kind of
It's
like?
still in theaters.
It's kind of like in the purgatory
Well, I mean,
state. Like,
I saw it in the end of December, so it could be streaming somewhere by now.
I gotta look it up. Nice.
I think it's playing. There's a theater now in Detroit that might be in the DIA. I'm not sure. But
Nice.
the DIA is like promoting like.
I've
And
heard about this.
It's the same theater that's showing No Other Choice. Is showing The Secret Agent
Yeah.
like this week. I think
That's
in
pretty cool.
January.
I've heard about this.
Oh, I'll go with It Was Just an Accident. It's,
I want to see it so bad.
yeah.
I haven't watched it. I haven't heard.
Based
You told
in
me about it.
Iran.
Yeah.
A guy is working in an auto shop, and a guy comes in to get his car fixed, and he's like has a squeaky leg, like a peg leg, and he remembers he got tortured by a guy who had a squeaky leg, but he was blindfolded and like facing a wall, so he doesn't know what the guy looks like. So he goes and assaults him and tries to make him admit that he's the guy, but he can't really tell because the guy's like, that's not me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So then he has to round up a bunch of group of people like that he also tortured to try to get like a
More
piece of evidence
information.
from each one and be like, is this the guy? Because
He's trying
we're
to put
gonna have
together
to
a
kill
puzzle.
him if it's him. Yeah.
Like the fugitive, he's like, well, a one-armed man killed his wife, so it must be me, right?
Yeah.
So are they all kind of like in on the we're gonna kill him? Like,
A couple of them are for sure
And
because
then
they're just
some are
like,
like, we don't know,
completely
probably.
mentally damaged from him. And they're like,
Ah.
he's the devil. We got to kill him.
yeah.
So, and it just the stuff that plays out is insane. I guess like the guy filmed it in secret, like the director.
No
'Cause
way.
He wasn't allowed to
Oh, yeah.
film it, so he did it completely in secret. And
They
like,
shot it in Iran.
yeah,
Wow.
Did you watch that illegal stream?
I watched it on the stick.
Yeah, illegal stream. Yeah.
No, because I just know that I haven't been able to find it, so I was
Oh.
wondering.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure you can buy it by now on the internet,
Yeah, usually
but I don't want to. I'll pay $20 to own a movie. I don't want to pay $20
Right.
to rent a movie.
yeah.
Usually when it goes up for like rental at
Yeah.
least, that's when it goes on the fire our jailbroken.
And you know what?
I mean, we
Because that
don't
also,
have
that also is one of the like award hype movies.
Mhm. And you don't want to pay $20 to own it digitally either, because there's
No,
that too.
I mean,
like
I
you
will
can,
if
but
I will if I have to.
it's not really the same. You
It's
want,
not
like,
at all.
You want the physical.
Well,
of course.
especially if you own it through Amazon, they can
tangible.
take it away anyways.
Yeah,
Man, yeah.
Just like the last, I would say 20, 25 minutes of that movie are so tense
Insane.
and good. Yeah, they're good.
it's pretty great, huh?
It's a really good movie.
Next up, I will say it was actually kind of tough to narrow it down. I had about eight or nine movies that could have made the list, but I ultimately came to
Just made the list.
a conclusion that Predator Badlands. I know you guys didn't care for it a whole lot.
Yeah.
I found it to be
I didn't hate it, but
No,
nowhere,
I get
nowhere
that.
near my top five.
I found it to be a very fun movie, and it didn't really go against anything that I believe that the Predator should be, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
I just wanted a fun time, and I didn't care if it had like
Right.
didn't have like a ton of gore or violence or what have you. I just really just went in with I just wanted a fun Predator movie, and that's exactly what was delivered to me.
Sometimes it depends on your mindset going into a
It
movie.
does, man. I've noticed that the older I get, you gotta just, I guess, like adjust your mindset.
Tone down the expectations because you're like, it's not going to be the same type story and the
Exactly.
same gritty, the feel.
You just have to be real.
It's going to be a popcorn movie.
You have to be real sometimes and just adjust your expectations. And I
Yeah,
think
I don't
a lot
do that
of,
a lot, so I'm not okay with it.
I think a lot of people don't do that. And if you go into the Predator Badlands with just wanting a fun experience, I think you'd be hard pressed to find someone that didn't have fun with it if they just were looking for fun.
I was just basing it on Prey that I liked a lot, and it was the same director. So I was like, hopefully it's like that same
Prey's awesome.
kind of guerrilla type, gritty Predator movie.
I think he
And it wasn't.
I think he wanted a more massive audience with
Yeah,
it,
for sure.
a more general
I don't
audience.
blame him.
No, it's a smart move.
Yeah.
Highest grossing Predator movie of all time,
Right.
I believe, and it's
Yeah,
just
there's no way it wasn't. Gonna
and
be.
it's getting a lot of like Hideo Kojima's like I want to make a video game about it and all
Yeah.
this stuff, and
It was,
it seems to have a lot of people that liked it a lot.
PG-13, right? This one was,
Yes.
and then it was like more friendly with like the creatures and stuff.
Yeah.
So I get why he did it.
More
it makes sense.
like Star Wars influenced, even like
Yeah.
like Kong Island, just funner, like it's just a fun movie, man. I mean, you could attach really any title to it, to be honest, and it'd just be a fun movie. But you get the Predator in there and the Yautja, and it's very cool.
Yeah.
And go ahead, Shaw.
All right, Eternity,
Oh yeah, with Elizabeth Olsen, right?
dude, it was so good.
Was it?
Okay, I was excited to see it because I recently watched a movie, I think from like 89, 90 maybe, called Defending Your Life.
Okay.
And there's no way this isn't like an homage to that, because it's like the same premise. There's like an afterlife, and once you get there, like in Defending Your Life, it's called that because once you die, you're like in a purgatory, and it's like a courtroom scenario where they like basically list off all the bad stuff you've done, and you have to like defend yourself. And if you do defend yourself, then you get to go to an afterlife. If not, they send you back, and you have to live again until you die again, and then go up and defend yourself again.
Oh wow.
But in
so you
this
have to
movie-
live right to go to the afterlife.
Yes.
Yeah.
But in this movie, like they go to the afterlife, and you have to pick, like you have to just sit, like you stay in this purgatory for they give you like a week or whatever, and then you have to narrow it down to the afterlife you want, and then you pick and go, and then you're stuck there forever. That's your afterlife.
Yeah. So
But in the premise in this one is a husband and wife. Like the husband dies, so he's in there and tries to hang out until his wife gets there, and she gets there like right when as he's about to leave. And then, but she gets there, and he's there, her husband, and then her first husband from when she was like in her early 20s went away to war and died.
Yeah.
And he's been waiting in purgatory for 67 years for her to get there so that they could go to the afterlife together.
So she has to choose
pick which one she
between
wants-
which. Yeah, don't spoil it, but
And
yeah.
dude, it's so good. It's so way funnier, and like just everybody in it's so good. Like it's perfectly cast.
It's a good premise.
Elizabeth Olsen, I love her. She's great.
She's been in like multiple big movies.
Yeah, she's been in so much lately.
Yeah.
Then
She's definitely the best Olsen.
there's a dude. Yeah, 100%. There's a guy in it who this isn't a negative thing, but he's a gay dude who always plays like the catty gay guy, and it's in the Defending Your Life. They're like lawyers that you get, but in this one it's just like a liaison, and they're like, okay, this is purgatory, and like you have to sample these afterlives and pick which one you want, and he's like just that like the liaison, and it's so funny because he's like, I really think you should pick this one to like to Elizabeth Olsen,
Yeah.
and he's like gunning for one of the guys.
Yeah.
And then the other one is like, I don't know, you should pick this one.
Yeah.
Like we're not telling you what to do.
Yeah.
The whole movie. And
That
it's
is funny,
so
man.
funny.
It is good though, huh?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's a little bit sad. Not
that's a
as,
good
Not
thing.
as sad as you would think.
Yeah.
Because some people I know are like, I don't want to go see some bullshit. It's gonna make me cry. And it's
Yeah.
like, it's not like.
I can't stand those
terribly
people,
sad
man,
movie.
that don't want to like.
But it is-
like feel stuff.
I loved it.
That's such like an insecure thing. I don't want to feel anything.
I told Sophia I would go see it again if she wanted to see it because I went and saw it alone.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it at some point.
Yeah, I will too. Go ahead, Joe.
I went with Bugonia.
Ooh, okay.
It's Yorgos.
That's a good
new
one.
Movie.
That's
It's
my number 2.
Highly entertaining. Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons. They think she's an alien, so they kidnap her to make her admit that she's an alien, and just hijinks ensue, and it's madness. And Stavi's in it. He's great.
Stavros.
It does pick up maybe about halfway through, and it goes in a
Bananas.
direction that it goes bananas. Yeah.
It's got you that the whole time you're thinking like, could she really be an
Yeah,
alien?
the whole time
is
you
it
don't know.
That ridiculous
by
that,
the
that
way,
could happen.
Didn't I call it months before it came out? I know that's not like the main
You did,
thing
but-
about this movie, but like I
It's
did
a remake,
say it.
and I had already seen the remake.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to tell you were right,
Oh, okay.
but I knew you were right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Which is a good change that he made. I'm glad I don't think that happens in the original, I'm guessing. I think he changed it to
I
where
mean,
she is.
No, it is in the other one. It is. It's just the endings are different.
Yeah.
Like the consequences are different,
Gotcha.
slightly different.
I do love that like they shave her head so she can't transport back to her
Yeah.
planet, and in the end she's like, we couldn't communicate with you. You shaved your head. Like everything comes true that they thought.
Yeah, like, they were just right about everything.
Yeah.
It is funny
It
though.
ends up to just be hilarious.
I've seen that in movies before where like everything that you think is like just made up bull crap is like actually true.
Yeah.
And that's a funny.
And when it's admitted, it's
that's
hilarious.
a funny gag.
And everybody just like really goes for it in this movie. Like commits to the role completely.
Yeah,
Like,
Jesse Plemons is great in everything.
he's really good in everything.
And then Stavi's funny, and Stavi's
He's pretty much himself, but
yeah, he is himself. And Emma Stone's great in it. And the freaking kid, the autistic kid, who's an actually autistic actor. That dude's great.
I was gonna say if he's not actually autistic, he's the best actor.
I love that
He
kid.
nailed
man.
it.
I love that kid.
He's very good.
He's so funny, man.
He has a rough.
How can you not
ending,
like
but-
that kid, man? Yeah, but that's a good movie, man. That was on my list, but didn't crack my top 5, but it was almost there.
It was my number 2.
I enjoyed it.
So I'll throw something else in there.
Yeah, for variety, as long as we admit it was on our list, like Warfare was on my top 5, I'm going to throw something in just for variety, okay? Begonia's on your top 5, you're going to throw something else in just for variety. Because Joe already took both of
F
those.
you guys.
No, yeah, I see what you did, though. You got out front with them.
You have to. You have to.
You took them first.
You have
'cause-
to.
Yeah, I know. I get it. It was a good strategy.
Yeah.
A very good strategy. All right. Next up, I'll say Train Dreams.
I haven't watched it, but I want to.
Man, if there was ever a movie that you'd think was Terrence Malick that
If there
isn't.
was ever an autistic dream movie,
No, if there was a
They
movie
love
that you
trains.
think was Terrence Malick that isn't actually directed by Terrence Malick, it's this one. It looks so beautiful. Every shot looks like a just You go into this movie.
You're making me not want to watch it. No, just
You
kidding.
you go into this movie for the cinematography, and then you add Joel Edgerton, who I think is a very underrated actor. I love Joel Edgerton.
He's very good.
I
Very
love that.
versatile, but also kind of the same and everything. It's crazy.
I disagree.
Well, like I mean, like it.
I think he's pretty similar in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's very similar, but like also, like I said, he's very versatile. But it is you always know it's him.
Yeah,
Like he puts himself in every character.
I think he brings a realness to a lot of characters.
That's what I mean, like
Almost like not to that extent, but Philip Seymour was the same way.
Oh.
Brought a super realness. Philip Seymour's like, to me, I hold him up here.
He was his
agreed.
own
But Joel
creature.
Edgerton, I think, is on a path.
I think Clemens is
that's what-
up there too. I
that's
feel
a
like.
sim- that's
Clemens
a-
is really good.
That's a similar thing. That's what I'm saying. Like they're good in everything they do, but like they bring a part of themselves into
Exactly,
that character.
yeah.
So like there's a similar thread through everything.
Let me just read you the plot of Train Dreams. I mean, it's based on a novel. It's a.
I'm out. No.
It's the moving portrait of Robert Granier, a logger and railroad worker who leads a life of unexpected depth and beauty in the rapidly changing America of the early 20th century. But it's just beautiful, man. It's just like
It's very real
it's just very real and like
and tough watch at times for sure.
it's profound, kind of. You know, it's like it's like it shows him from maybe what he's like, maybe like 35 or whatever to. It shows him in old age, and it just talks about it. He talks about his life, and it's just so beautiful to look at. It's
Okay, my number 2 was Begonia,
yeah.
but I'll throw something else instead of it. Chainsaw Man, the movie,
Wow.
Rez Arc, or I don't know how to say it, Rees, whatever arc.
That's
was-
the name of the movie?
Yeah, it's like because it's called Chainsaw Man the movie Rez Arc because that was an arc like
Oh.
in the manga,
Yeah.
and it was so fucking good. Like I'm
Is
not,
it anime?
Yes, I'm not huge on anime, and like I won't lie, I'm not like a purist or like
Yeah.
whatever. And Chainsaw Man, I feel like is a very much if you're into anime, they're like, of course these douchebags like Chainsaw Man. It's not like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's surface level anime or whatever.
goofy.
But it fucking rocks.
Does it rock?
yeah, you like it if it looks
And
sweet.
the theater experience was another bizarre one, so it was great.
Joe and I were talking about anime literally yesterday. We're like, we've only been exposed to it or watched it minimally, but what we've seen, we've enjoyed.
There's some badass
It's
stuff.
very good. Like I've watched minimal of Attack on Titan, but I like that.
But like
show.
when I bought tickets, I was the only one in the theater. So when you pick your seats, obviously it tells you what seats are taken. I walk in the theater and I look and there's one dude in the theater. And just by look I go, that seems to be where I'm sitting. There's no way. So I look at my ticket and walk up. Literally the seat next to me.
No.
So I sit a couple away just so that there's a space.
Yeah.
Only people in the theater. Just me and him. And he was like a black dude.
I mean, it makes sense.
Well, I just mean like
They do love anime.
Well,
They
no,
love anime.
he wasn't like the typical stereotypical
okay,
like
yeah.
nerdy black
Yeah.
dude. It was just like a normal, and I was like, okay. And then, but then like into the movie, not super late, but like a little later in the movie, he stood up and walked out, and then came back in with his girlfriend. So I don't know if she showed up late or was like in the bathroom, whatever. But then they came in, and then immediately he dropped their popcorn everywhere.
Oh, that sucks, man.
And then, but then the whole movie was so funny because I felt like they had just started getting into anime because he was like, "Oh shit, it's over for him, dog," and like was the whole, and she was like, "Oh no," and they were just so reactive the whole movie, and I was dying. It was so funny, and like he literally multiple times said, "Oh shit," and he's like, "It's over, dog." And he kept doing that, and I thought it was so funny.
yeah, that is funny, man. You always have theater experiences, crazy
I
stuff.
feel like because they were like, "There's one dude in this theater, I'm having fun." Like,
Yeah.
but it was so cool.
I'll have to check that out. I gotta make a list here of all these movies, man. Go ahead, Joe. What's your fourth? This is our number. Your
Number
four.
2
Oh yeah, you're number 2.
was my favorite horror of the year, which was Bring Her Back.
That's a good
I
one.
thought was the best horror in my opinion of the year, but
I was in my top 2, I'd say.
I'm very light on the horror on my top 5.
that's fine.
Surprising.
I mean, there's so much of it; it's like oversaturated, and right now especially.
Yeah, Bring Her Back was one of the darkest horror movies I've seen in a minute. Very dreadful and dark, and
the kid was the best actor, and he had almost no lines.
The kid with the crazy eye.
Yeah, like
Delia.
the
Yeah.
main possessed kid.
She
There
deals
were
with,
some-
child abuse and crazy ladies and
she's
It was way
she's,
funnier than I expected.
she's performing
Yeah.
a ritual to bring her
Dead daughter
Her
back.
dead daughter back. Yeah.
and the punch to the kid was shocking to me. I like jumped. I was like, oh my god!
It was
Like,
nuts,
straight-
man.
This kid's sleeping.
Yeah, just straight like a.
There is some
A
shocking
hammer fist.
There
Yeah.
is some shocking imagery in this movie, and with like the kid with like the bloated gut and like
Yeah.
disgusting, man.
I thought it was really visually
Eating
cool
the
the whole time
table.
and like tense the whole time, like stressful.
Tense
and like
is the
just,
word.
Like ominous, menacing. You just feel like
Dreadful,
dread the whole time.
It's very dread filled.
Yeah.
Eating the table and then the knife in his teeth.
Oh god, yeah, that was brutal.
Ooh, yeah. The those guys know how to make a horror movie, man. They made
Philippoos?
Talk to Me, right? And
Yep.
and bring her back. And I'm pretty excited for their third movie. They're good, man. Yeah, that was in my top horror too. I mean, that's tied with the ugly stepsister. in my
Stole
opinion.
another one, yes.
And then lastly for me, I'll say Dust Bunny. Dust
Which
Bunny.
me and Ben saw together.
Dust
Yeah.
Bunny is very good. Let me
Very
read,
stylized.
very stylized. Let me read. It's pretty lesser known movie, I feel like, but let me read you the plot. The plot. An 8-year-old girl asks her scheming neighbor for help in killing the monster under her bed that she thinks ate her family.
I mean, it's basically like a weird, stylized Leon the Professional.
Yeah.
Very much so. Very much so.
Like
You take the hitman, or kind of like the hitman criminal, and you take a little girl, and she's helping, or he's helping her out, and that's
Yeah.
Leon the Professional.
I like the way she hired him too. Just gave him some money.
Yeah.
Like it's $200 or something. Like I paid you, so you have to kill the monster under the bed.
Yeah, and you think the whole time, not the whole time, but about maybe an hour plus of it, you're like, okay, is she lying or what? And then you finally, I don't want to spoil it, you finally realize something and you're like, whoa, this is actually pretty cool. This is a fun movie, man.
after me and Ben watched it, I was like, I don't really know when it happened, but I was like, this is super good.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like I couldn't tell what part out, because at first I was like, this is cool, looks cool, and then by the end I was like, I'm in.
Yeah, you get invested.
I'm invested. Yeah,
engrossed in
Yes.
it.
I felt the exact same way. I didn't know the exact moment, but I was like, all right, I'm in it, man. I'm in this
It's
with
like
you.
a lot of the aesthetics are like Wes Anderson almost.
Some of it is, yeah.
like the
Costumes?
the static
Uh-huh.
shots, the costumes, the props.
the
Very unique.
The symmetry, yes,
The lighting is crazy in
that
it.
rolling hippo thing was so cool.
it was, man.
The
Yeah.
action with like the dragon looked awesome.
Oh, it did, yeah, with the silhouette, like the shadows and whatnot. Yeah,
And Sigourney Weaver doing the thing with her jaw was so weird to me. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
Like the first encounter, she like unlocks her jaw.
Yeah.
And, like, it looked so odd to me. I
it
was like, that
did
looks
to
terrifying.
me too. Yeah,
It went like a foot lower than it was supposed to.
it was
I like,
weird,
that's
man.
Crazy.
Was that real?
I couldn't have been. It went lower than a normal jaw. Rewatch
By the
it.
way, side note, Sigourney Weaver can still get it,
We both said that afterward.
I'm not arguing that.
I think we said it during it.
and I think she's like 70, but I do not care.
Especially if she's unhinging that jaw. My number one is Sentimental Value, which
I've heard of it.
I saw it in theaters and nobody laughed but me.
It's a comedy, huh?
No.
no, it's not.
I mean, there's very funny parts, but it's basically,
Stellan Skarsgård.
yeah, two estranged daughters from their father, who's a famous movie director. But him and his wife got divorced, and he went off and made movies and lived his life, and she like raised the kids. And she dies. The mom is dead. The whole movie, you never see her. Like you never meet her. She's dead. And he comes back into the picture to like reconnect with his daughters and handle the affairs and do all that stuff. But one of the very cool things is it treats like the house as a character of the movie, because the movie starts and it's like the girl whose parents are divorced. She's an adult now, but it's like a poem she wrote when she was in elementary school or something, when her parents were going through the divorce, through the eyes of her house. Like if this house could talk, or if this house had feelings, I wonder if it likes, like, now that dad's gone, I wonder if the house is happier because there's no fighting, or like, did the house like the fighting? And like, it shows the house, and then you see like people in the house and growing and then moving out and going to college, like all in the intro is all just like of the house, and then the people moving in and out of the house.
Interesting.
The
And then
older
it-
daughter's like damaged from all the fighting and trauma and him leaving in the
Yeah,
beginning.
well they both are, but like
she's more
she's more
visibly.
yeah, more.
And
The
even-
other daughter is like non-confrontational and is like, that's just life. Like,
Yeah.
our parents got divorced. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And the other girl holds like a grudge for her dad.
He
I-
came back to like he wrote him story
Yeah,
for her, movie
he's
for
a famous
her.
movie director, and he wrote a movie and wanted his daughter to star in it. She is a stage actress,
Yeah.
Okay.
She does not want to because
and she doesn't want to do it. She doesn't even read the
Oh.
script.
Said, "Get away
Wow.
from me."
She doesn't even read the script, and he
Don't-
hires
don't
Elle
spoil it or
or
nothing.
Dakota or Elle Fanning. Which one?
Hmm? Oh, L.
Elle Fanning is like a famous American actress, and he hires her to play the part his daughter refused.
Mm. I do love when movies or shows or whatever use like a setting as like a kind of like a character almost.
Yeah.
You know? Like
But
I do like that.
So there's a part where he has a grandson now. One of the daughter, they're grown daughters. She has a son, and he gives him a stack of movies as a present to like he's 8 or 9 years old. The piano
Oh,
teacher
yeah.
and Irreversible.
you told me.
And
Irreversible.
and like I died laughing.
Yeah, it was great.
Nobody in the theater cared. Nobody had any
Well,
reaction.
It's quick. You might not even like see the case because he gives them to us so quick.
Well, I
but,
mean,
like,
I feel like
it's clearly
Yeah.
irreversible though.
well,
Like,
then the piano teacher is about a teacher who fucks her teenage student.
yeah,
And the grandpa goes to he's like, oh, and I can't remember her name, but the actress is like, oh, she'll love her in this. And I was like, that's insane.
that's hilarious.
And the mom is like, we don't have a DVD player. And the other daughter is like, thank God.
Yeah, they're like laughing.
And then there's another scene where they're like in a park and the grandpa is showing the kid how to like use his iPhone like to do camera tricks. So like to show like film like so the kid looks tiny and the tree looks big just by like the angle of what you're
Yeah.
shooting and showing the kids stuff like that. And it was super cute or whatever and funny. And then there were multiple things like that where I laughed and nobody else in the theater laughed.
They just,
But it's
they
so
just-
good.
They just didn't get it or what?
I don't know.
Huh.
I feel like they're like
They just didn't-
this is a serious movie.
Oh yeah, they just didn't appreciate.
But it is very like it's not sad, I guess, but it is very like an emotional movie
Yeah.
because it's all about like him and his daughter's not connecting, and then
very
like,
relatable.
he's reaching out
Yeah.
trying to connect to his daughter, and then
Very real.
they all assume that the movie he made is about his mom, but it's not. Like, and then they're like, how did he know what the daughter was going through? Because the daughters read the script. Not the one who he offered the part to does not want to read it. The other sister reads it and cries, and she's like, I know you don't want anything to do with this. I think you should do the movie. And she's like, if you don't want to read the script, at least read like these pages in front of me and let me know what you think. And she reads it and starts crying. And the other sister's like, how does dad know like this is what you were going through when he was gone?
Oh wow.
They're like, it's like he knows. And they're like, how? And then
Don't
they
spoil
like
it.
they kind of like it's well, I mean, there's not really a clear cut resolution in the movie. It's just like them moving in and out of like grief and trauma. And
Yeah,
then,
family drama.
Very relatable stuff.
And then,
Yeah, it's very good.
Every family has.
and then
drama
there's
and grief.
you'll like it because it's very cool because then like there's the aspect it's a movie inside a movie because he's like
I like
making
that.
the movie
Yeah.
and then it shows you like he's pitching to Netflix and getting annoyed with interviewers and like he's like what kind of stupid interview question is that? He's like get this guy out of here.
Yeah.
And he's like what is this TikTok question? And like and it shows you like the process of trying to get a movie made but like with integrity, and it's hard now because it's all streaming.
Yeah.
And then like
Did anybody laugh at the stool part when you fold over the stool? Because that part was funny.
dude, I died at that too. No, nobody or
It's
like
crazy.
And then when so I'll tell you, Ben. Like there's because the whole thing is about like a suicide, like the movie inside the movie,
Yeah.
and like a part is, like he's like you don't see her kill herself to like Fanning. He's like all we hear is the stool fall over,
Yeah.
and she's like oh that's like so profound or whatever, and he's like that's the actual stool that my mother killed herself on. And like Elle Fanning's like oh my god, and then he tells that to the daughter, and the daughter goes, "You talking about the one we bought at IKEA?" And he's like,
He, like,
yeah, she doesn't know that. And, like, I died laughing at that too, and nobody, not a soul laughed.
That's ridiculous, man. But yeah, you were right. They were just taking it in for a serious movie. They're like,
Well,
oh.
some of the people there, I mean, I feel like they were older people. They're not going to care, but there were a couple people that I was like, you got show me something.
Yeah, it's
Just
ridiculous.
too dialed in.
What do you think, Joe? What about your? What is it? Your number one?
Number one, unquestionably, The Last Viking is for me the
Ooh.
number one, no doubt.
Oh, you just watched the other day, right?
Recently, yeah, it's so good.
What's
It's,
it about?
Two brothers. One robs a bank, and he gives the money to his Mads Mikkelsen. Is plays like the crazy brother.
Doesn't sound like a Viking story.
I can get to that.
So, I'm just kidding.
So his brother's insane, and he goes away for he knows the cops are coming to get him.
Right.
So he gives him the money, and he goes away 15 years. And when he gets out of prison, he goes to his brother.
Like
He tells him to hide it at their family house. and his brother's just insane, so he has to like work through 10 layers to get him to tell him where he hit it. And Mads is so funny, and at one point he says, "Call me John." He thinks he's John Lennon. He's like, "I'm John Lennon, so you can't call me my regular name." So, and anytime
He's like my 5-year-old niece.
yeah,
I'm
anytime
Moana now.
they call him like his real name, he like freaks out and like jumps out a window. Like it's just like it's so like slapsticky and
Yeah.
it's like violent
So he-
and touching and
So he like forgot where the money was.
no,
Mads-
no,
Oh
No, he
no,
knows.
he
He
knows
just
where
won't
it
tell.
is.
Oh, he just won't tell.
Yeah, the Viking part is like when they were
He just
growing
wants
up.
it for himself.
He
No, he just wants.
he was obsessed with Vikings, and he'd wear like a Viking helmet to school. And their dad was like an asshole and would beat his older brother and be like, "Don't let him wear that because people are gonna make fun of him."
Right.
But he just kept wearing it because he's touched in the head, and so his brother just got beat every day for him wearing that. And like he has repressed memories, and Mads is trying to like help him unlock his repressed memories by showing him where the money is. And it's just so many layers and like hilarious characters and crazy stuff that happens.
It's good.
I was
great.
shocked how good it was.
It's great,
Was that-
huh?
Did you watch that on a stick?
Yeah, of course.
It's called The Lost Viking?
Last.
Last
The
Viking,
Last
yeah.
Viking.
I do want to see it, but yeah, you told me you were going to watch it, and what was I doing? I had to move stuff at my sister's new house or something.
Oh yeah, that's on my top of my watch list. I got to check that one out.
It killed me. So many parts killed me in that movie.
Yeah. All right, guys, that's our top 5 of 2025. And Joe, I have not forgotten about the poem.
Uh-oh.
You brought it?
Yeah, of course. I thought we were doing like a separate segment called like Poetry is Bullshit though or something so I could read it.
Are we doing a separate
You
video?
could play the Wind River one, then I could say this is why poetry is bullshit
Yeah.
and say my poem.
All right,
Ben, you can look up videos.
We'll do a separate video.